Hello everybody, it's Lisa here, and I am doing my Plan With Me video for June 3rd to the 9th. And for this spread, I don't know if you had seen my Soto Studios haul, my first purchase in a very long time, but I had gotten these as freebies. And the funny thing is I was wanting to use this Papillon. I hope that's how you say it. I don't know. Papillon book. And I think I could use, maybe these blue ones. And then, of course, there's the green ones. I'm not sure if I want to bring foil in, but there's also some yellow and black ones, beigey ones. And then this book has all kinds of different boxes in it. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with these here and basically see what I come up with. Now, this is pet tape. I mean, I had to play and play and play and play and play. So it is tape and a sticker. And it is not cut. So I am going to cut it. Okay, so I used my knife and I cut out this one girl. And what I'm going to do is use my little piece of wax paper here to do kind of a layering section, because I don't know how well they would come back up if I had to move them. And you know how I move everything. But I do want to use these pieces. I know that. So you see how this one kind of has a line? Can you see that line there? I'm going to cut that. I'm just going to cut that right off. So I am going to use this piece in here. And then I'm kind of thinking that I might just kind of come down here and not use like a full piece. And then maybe I can use these other pieces somewhere else. So just kind of do like a little bit of a weeble wobble jaggedy edge. And then I could even bring the fairies in with that, with these edges too. Okay, so now with this one, let's do the same thing. Let's do a weeble wobbly funky edge. Okay, so then I got this little guy. I can't lose him. This piece is obviously garbage. Okay, so I'm going to take this one here though, and I'm gonna cut it weeble wobbly this way. So then I have that. Okay, so I have this left. If I cut it that way, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go through that and just weeble wobble that. I'm kind of thinking that that could go like that. So I'm kind of thinking maybe like this would go. Oh, this goes nice with this. That color is perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to use my Tombow Mono liquid glue to glue this down. So I just put a little bit on, and then I just use the tip to spread it all over the place. This glue also has this great big brush on the end, but I barely ever use that. Okay, so I'm going to, you can probably hear the wind. It's a beautiful day, sunny, but it's windy. So I have my windows open, of course, because all I've had is rain for the month of May. Oh, did I get that on? There, okay, I got it on. And yeah, you can hear my umbrella blowing in the wind. I think I'm going to put the box down first. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to put the box in here. little bit crooked. That's pretty good. And now the fairy. Have to be very careful with the fairy. I've already ripped it once. Okay, so this is clear pet tape. So do I want her? Ooh, never thought of that. I guess I'm too late now. No, do not rip in half. Do not rip in half. Please do not rip in half. It's pretty much ripped in half. I wanted to get her on straight. Oh my goodness. I feel like a bull in a china shop right now with this little sticker. Okay, I got her on. Oh, that is super cute. I like it. And then I was thinking of bringing in a butterfly there. I may leave that open. I may put another box in there. Let me see here. There's these two boxes. They're the same blue. And I thought I'm going to use these for my positives. And I'm going to use this box right here. It's going to go here for the weekend, and we're going to try and get it on straight. My cat's snoring beside me. It's hilarious. Okay, and then so then I can put this piece in here, coming off of that, and then I can have this one up here. That's pretty good. I'm going to put it in here, and I'm just going to have to figure it out later. So I'm going to put it in Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'll have two spots where I can write positives for the week. Okay, so I cut out the other girls, and this is what I have left on here. And I think what I want to do is cut a little bit of this and add it in with the girl that I have down there already. I have to be very gentle. So, 1 second here. I'm going to cut these musical notes off this little piece here so that it'll slide in, like fit in nicely right here. And then I'll take the musical notes and maybe just add them in down there. This is very different. I really like how this is coming out. I think I am going to put this piece in here. So I really just need to cut it straight, right? No, I think I'll just cut it right here. And I have no idea how straight that is. Okay, I'm gonna just put some glue on here. I really should get my tweezers. There we go. I think I'm gonna end up having to cut this a little bit on the end there, but oh, I forgot glue, right? Glue doesn't dry instantly, so you don't really need to rub it down. I'm thinking I might put the little fairy in there. I'm not sure just yet, because I don't know that I want one here. Oh, I could put this big one in there. That would be pretty much perfect, wouldn't it? You know what? I think I'm okay with the fact that she is floating a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever used pet tape or PET tape, whatever, however you say it. I love that. I'm loving this. Yes, I am. Ooh, so excited. Okay, so let's get find another box. Okay, to save some time, I went through the book and I pulled out like the bluish colored stickers or boxes, and they don't have green boxes. I pulled these because this is a fairy book. I was thinking kind of whimsical, but I'm not sure. I mean, I can also just go up and down too. Oh, I may like that. The only thing I would want to do, though, is make sure the black line is covered on both sides. Okay, let's do this. I don't have blue butterflies on this side yet. I probably have to move this. I don't know if this is going to come up. Oh, it did. Okay, good. Good. That's good to know. I can take that back up again. You know what? I'm going with it. It's kind of different and weird. And because for me, the fairies and this whole look it's different, right? Like whimsical. That's what I'm trying to say. Because it's so whimsical, I think I'm going to use those. So with that one there, though, I have to find a spot for the other one right away. I'm thinking maybe right in here. How high can I go with this? So this is going to be a work around the boxes type spread. I pulled out a You Are Magic, and it has the gold foil. So we're going to bring some gold foil in, but I was kind of thinking right in here, except that I do want to get rid of this line. So I covered up that line, and I'm going to put You Are Magic right in here to just kind of finish out this little cluster here. So here I'm thinking another box, because if I use this for positive, I would kind of need a Tuesday box still. Let's just go with a couple boxes like that. And I think I want to add in a little more of this stuff. And I'm actually not thrilled with how this piece here really looks. I kind of feel like I need to trim it down a bit more. Actually, I'm going to put this piece in here to bring that all the way across. We're going to bring this little music note one up. Man, I've been doing a lot of this sticker surgery lately. I'm thinking you can go more up. Maybe even up over here. Oh, it's crooked. Let's at least put the music notes. Why am I using my knife? Let's put the music notes straight. And let's use our tweezers instead of our knife, because that makes way more sense. Yeah, I like that. And I might even bring a couple gold twinkles in. Okay, I think I'm going to cut this little butterfly out here. And because I would like to use up all the tape. And bring it in here. There or there. I think I like it better over here. Okay, and then let's bring in a little bit of the music notes in there. Yeah, that looks better. And then it's going to be kind of plain in here. So maybe we pull the flowers in here. There's wording on here, and it says, listen to your favorite music. And so I'm just going to put that in here. So listen to your... you can barely read it. And I think I'm actually going to just pull it off. Oops, crooked. Put it down this kind of line it up on the right side. Oh boy, what did I do? This is like insanity right now. I do not know why I am playing with this. This is crazy. Like, really. Listen to your favorite music. And then I have a little butterfly here, which I'm just going to put in the middle and combine that little bunch of thingies. Okay, so I have 2 fairies for here. And I'm really liking the look of this one right here. So how am I going to incorporate this? Okay, I can put this right on the line. So we're going to put it right on the line. Hopefully straight. Okay, we'll take this girl off very carefully because we've ripped them already. And she's going to go right in here. And again, I'm okay if they look like they're kind of floating. I just want to make sure I get the wings pretty much in there. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And then now I can grab this again and I can add in. Okay, so I cut a little part out because it took me forever and it's just pure insanity on my part. So I don't know if you can see this. There's 4 little pieces in here, or 5 little pieces in here. So this says quiet. There's a little butterfly, some flowers, and, you know, like a little dot and sparkle. And I ripped the wing on the butterfly, so I had to piece that back together. I folded over the flowers, and when I went to pull it up, it ripped the paper. And yeah, so there was a whole wackadoodle craziness going on there. So I just cut it out because it probably took me 10 minutes. You don't want to watch me swear and struggle and scream and yeah. So I'm thinking her up here with this piece. And yeah, okay. So that's got to dry a little. I may have to go over it one more time once it dries. We can put this piece on though. A little bit of glue. I really have to do an easier spread for next week because, like, I'm gonna go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if I keep doing these spreads with all these little pieces. My sticker surgery, but I'm loving it. I enjoy it. I'm loving how my spreads are coming out. I'm gonna cut this a little bit off because it wasn't cut straight. Okay, that has got to have gone through now. Yes. Oh, get out of town. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're not gonna believe this. You're not gonna believe this. These are stickers. Oh my gosh, do I ever feel stupid. So these are stickers. So what do I do here? Do I try and peel them all off and stick them back on? I'm kind of thinking yes. The only thing is I glued them, so it's going to rip up my paper. Right? Totally going to rip up my paper. And I'm just going to try and lift the fairy one up. Let's use our tweezers to hold that back and see if I can pull this up. I guess I could, well, I don't know. Does undo work on glue? I don't know if undo works on glue. See there. Look at that. There's my sticker. There's my backing. So I'm kind of trying to pull it so that it doesn't rip. If it's going to rip the paper, it's going to rip it in the middle, which will be covered back up again. And so I'm pulling it inwards on itself. Oh yeah, see now look, now the sun's coming out. So anyways, I am going to take the other two off, and I am going to stick them on like stickers. And I am gonna go have a shot of rye because I feel so stupid. Just kidding. Actually, I don't drink. I did all my drinking in my 20s. I don't need to do it in my 50s. So that is what I'm going to do. So I will be back soon. Okay, so this spread just does not want to finish because my battery, my memory on my phone just said full, and so of course it stopped recording. So I got all of these were stickers, not paper, so I pulled them all up and I put them down as stickers, and I added in this girl with a couple little pieces around her. I was thinking of going, well, there's two things I could do here which I kind of like. So this sticker up here I want to use over here. So I'm kind of thinking also, let me get this one off, doing this down here, because it's kind of the only place where I can now put this sticker. So yeah, let's do that. I wonder if I've got them on straight. Okay, so let's just go fairly low here, and we'll line it up with this line a bit. Okay, and so then is that straight? That does not appear to be straight. Okay, so now we'll just try and get this one straight. Okay, I like that. So now, do I want to still put the butterfly in here? That's the question. I could put the butterfly up there, or I could put the butterfly with this girl. Let's see. I was kind of thinking like in here. That is actually pretty cute. A little bit lower though, maybe. Yeah, I kind of like that there. I don't like it right in the corner. It's got to come. It's going to end up being the same as this one though. I have this one sticker here. It says Spread Joy, and it has the blue, this blue butterfly in it. It actually would have gone really cute right here. Hold on, time out. Uh-oh, I forgot I ripped this one. What if I put this in here? I gotta get rid of the line for this one. Didn't I get rid of the line for something else? Did I forget about it? That's quite possible. Okay. I like the idea of having this up here because I do have the blue butterfly here. So now I have it at least in two spots. And I had thought about putting this one down here the whole time, but maybe I put it up here. And here comes the sun again. I can't win today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the sun is playing wacky games with me now. I cannot win with this one. It just does not want to be finished. So I'm going to put the flowers in here. I got those, and then I have 2 more little pieces, and I'm going to take this one. This one says intimacy on it, and I'm just going to put it in here and put these little butterfly and flowers with it. And that is it for the pet tape. And then up here where it says write it down, I thought maybe I would cover it up with this remember. And that would mean remembering good things for the week, remembering happy thoughts. I don't know, write it down just doesn't work for me. So remember is what's going to be going there. There's something about this corner here that I don't like. I'm not sure what it is. I am going to take these words off, I think. Okay, I took the words off. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this little piece right here that I had left over. I'm going to put it right in here. I just kind of feel like I need something a little more solid here. Not that I can seem to get it on straight. Okay, there we go. You know, my problem is that it's not cut straight there. So I don't even know if you guys can see this. Okay, close enough. And then I was thinking just putting the flowers over top. Okay, so I have this one little piece left here, and I just kind of sort of cut it straight. And I thought, well, let's just put it in here and we'll just kind of finish that edge off. Okay, so there is another quote. It says, dream big. I cut it in half, and I'm going to put it up in here. And I've got part of that line whited out and part I don't, and I'm not even going to worry about it. And now the light comes back out, and it's, yeah, this is a mess. Hi guys, so it's the next day, and everything that could go wrong went wrong yesterday. So on my phone, my mom and my husband are like emergency. So any phone calls go through no matter what. So my husband called, my mom called, And I keep forgetting to shut that off. And then on top of all of that, my memory on my phone was full, which is completely my fault. I need to delete the deleted file. And yeah, so I lost video. And then I had started again, and the sun was playing games with me. It started getting cloudy, so it was sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy, sunny, cloudy. So it was really messing up the colors, and I had shadows and all kinds of stuff. So it's the next day, and I didn't look at my video, so I'm not sure where I left off. I know that I had changed this little section here up, and that I changed this up a little bit. And then I think all I did was add that and add that. I think. I can't say for sure because I didn't look at the video. I guess I should have looked at the video. Oh, and I'm not sure what is going to be on my video. Yeah, so that was a lot of fun. Sheesh. So anyways, so I think I'm finished this part. I do have to do my side panel, and I want to use this sticker and probably one of these long ones. So let's start with this one. I think it looks good right at the top. So I'm just gonna flip this around and cover up my grid. I can't see my line. There, I think I got it. Okay, and so this sticker here matches this one here. So now I think I want to use the blue just because this butterfly here matches like butterflies everywhere, and I only have the 2 blue butterflies. So let's put the blue one in, and I'm just going to leave a little space there. Now the thing with this blue one is it says today on it, so I'm going to need to cover that up. Oh, how many times do I do that? Think that my sticker is down, and then I pull and it goes up on me. Okay. I'm not sure if I like that I'm thinking that maybe it needs to come down to the bottom, because these blues here seem to really line up, and I don't know that I like that. So this has been on wax paper all night, so it will definitely come up and down. I do have another blue butterfly. I could just add in a blue butterfly. I don't know. Okay, and then to cover up the today, I have this little header box, which I think I'm just going to put right on top. No, I think I'm going to go just slightly down and off. Just enough to cover it. Yeah, I think I like that better. The only thing is I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, we have gold butterflies in here. Maybe I put gold in with a gold one in with it. Like, that's not bad. You know what? I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to add in a gold butterfly on the other page too, like right in here. It kind of fills it up. I think it might be too big. I like the idea of having a little bit more gold. That kind of brings the gold around the page a little. Let's try one more here, smaller one. I like it here. It's going there. I wish I had even smaller ones, because I think even smaller one would be cool. Like little tiny gold butterflies, I think would be cool. I feel like I need another gold in here. So I was thinking taking this smaller one off that I put here and putting it like right in here. It does kind of look good with the quote. And then putting a big one in here. Or do I just take this blue one off and put the gold one in here? How about gold there and blue here? You know what? I could take this little guy here. Oh, I just ripped him. And just put this guy in here like this. And then this little butterfly could go down here. Oh, hold on, I can get my tweezers in a better spot. And where's his wing that I messed up here? Not quite. Not quite. Sometimes you can push these. I don't know if that's working or not. Such a small little piece. That's good enough. Okay, so let's cut this wing off. Where's that little tiny piece of wing? I'm just being silly now with this little piece of wing, but I thought, what the heck, let's see. Upside down butterfly. Wouldn't hurt. I mean, really, it's just adds a little bit of gold up there. This is very cute. I love how it turned out. I'm not a fairies person, but I do love how it turned out. So the only other thing was I wanted to do some gold twinkles. So when I'm looking for twinkles, I go to my Walmart Nightmare Before Christmas book. And this book has got twinkles galore in every color, in shiny and in matte. And I was lucky enough. My husband was down in the States for training, and he actually went to Walmart and bought me this book. So yeah. So what I do is I'll just cut it into pieces. And I'm just going to stick, if I can get them off my finger. Oh my goodness. Is this on the... Okay, so let's just add that one there since it was so close. So these are stars and twinkles. And what I call twinkle is this little, it's almost like a cross-shaped star, I guess. And I'm trying to cut like the clear, cut that big star. I don't know if I'm going to use the big star, we'll see. So I'm just cutting it, all these little pieces out. Oh, okay, this one is coming off. Okay, so we got one on my finger. I just want to put a couple around the fairies. I could just put them right on top of the fairy sticker too, because they're clear. And a little star. To me, they really add a little bit to the page. There's a good spot for this bigger star. And we'll put one like right in here. Oh yeah, the other thing yesterday, between my husband mowing the lawn and the wind making so much noise, it was just, yeah, yesterday was just bonkers. Okay, so I do have one more. It's kind of a medium, smaller star. And I think I'll put it in here, just to give her just a little bit more sparkle. So this one's got a little, this one's got some, and that one's got some. I'm just doing a once over. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I always want to know. All right, everybody. If you could consider subscribing, I would really appreciate that. And hit the like button and tell me what you think. Is this your style? Did you, even if it's not your style, do you like how this turned out? I know it's a bit full, but I wanted to use up all the pet tape. And so there's lots of little pieces filling up white space. And I think I really like it. I'm not a fairies person, but of course I'm a blue and green person, so I love that. And if you could please share with your friends, tell them I do all kinds of different styles and use all kinds of different products. Share with your Facebook groups, your planner groups. That would be absolutely amazing, and I would appreciate it so much. So everybody, have an absolutely wonderful day, and bye-bye for now.